ona kaiba milioni 11. Bamukwate waraba nano bamukwate.
Webale muno. Honorable Balamu. Nyendosa onsasire.
Bamuleta bamukwate.
Ali ngai.
Bamukwate.
Ali hariya.
Mumulete bamukwate.
Honorable Minister, twina ikizibu kya boda boda.
Linda bamundetera.
Twina ikizibu kya boda boda.
You come here, you bring him here.
Okutuwe.
Bring him here.
Okutuwe.
Baletera araba mulete.
Astamire hariya anyuma.
Bamulete.
Nuogwe.
Bamulete.
Nuogwe.
Murete. Isha. Mwere zaka zindaro yemera. Ati deba uko. Iwesewo. Abachi webire sente za abana. Order. Abachi webire sente za abana okuzigara.
Honorable Minister, to leave the same.
We are in the country called Uganda, where corruption is the biggest challenge. When people are given money to make roads, to build schools, or even to do any public services, the money is converted into theirs. Why? Because they have full control about that money. Kakati oyo musajja babadde yalya sente z'abaana millions 11. Imagine, like you have made a circle, you have collected money that you use for the whole year, and he just takes that money for his own benefit. Remember, this country is for God and my country, but people have turned it into for God and my stomach. It really hurts. It is a very, very, very bad thing that people are doing. So, Honorable Balamu Barugahare, remember, ye Minister of Local Government, okutukira ddala eri ku muntu wa wansi. Surprisingly, Balamu yali muntu wa wansi just of recent, nga atanayingira ebivulu. Yali atunda amazzi mu bivulu, awo yajira connection yo connectinga n'omusajja gwe bayita Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. So bw'aba alwanyisa enguzi, he has ever been affected by corruption. Bw'aba alwanyisa enguzi aba ali ku mulamwa, kyengezaako tegeeza. Ate corruption has affected Uganda in various ways. For example, roads. You find omuntu bamuwe sente z'oku building oluguudo, let's say road from the village that is connecting the village to town, and you find that he constructed a road which cannot even transport products or commodities or even people from the village to come to town. Can you imagine? So ekyalo ne bwe kigezaako okudevelopinga lese nekikola nekisaalula omwanyi, amatooke, emboga, agricultural products, mostly maize, yams, you find that it is very difficult for traders to go in these deep villages so that there can be development. So sanga people are growing their crops for home consumption instead of commercial purposes. For me, on the issue of corruption, I'm not supporting anyone who practices corruption. You find for them they are developed, and when they get developed they run away from the village where they were corrupt, where they didn't build the roads. They go to town. Can you imagine? Balamu is doing a very great job, even though the opposition is saying that Balamu is Muhoozi's project that is trying to fight corruption to promote Muhoozi coming back to power. I don't know how people think about that. I don't know whether it is true, But what I know, Balamu is on the fight of corruption. Many sectors are affected with corruption. Education sector, the road sector, road construction is the one which is mostly affected here in Uganda, and it is getting a lot of people who are corrupt, because even the minister of roads and construction said that he has a belief that in the sector there is a lot of corruption, because engineers are given full control. Contractors deal with engineers to steal the materials, to steal the money that is given by the government.
They merger and up to.
Can you imagine?
And we must agree and accept corruption is there.
The reality is, in Uganda, anything can happen.
It's the Ministry of Works and Transport, and we have found projects have stalled due to corruption. For example, the roads we have visited, our technical officers are conniving with the contractors.
You are given money, but you don't even construct a single road.
In all the roads, you find almost zero. When the project is delayed, you find even the project is not 50% of the physical works, and even all the money which was allocated to the project is almost finished up to 20%, and the remaining percent cannot complete the road. We have also seen
Listen carefully.
where our own engineers, our own Ministry of Works people and the government officials, they connive and they give themselves money in the right of way land acquisition. The person builds a petrol station where the road is going to pass, puts in someone other name, then after
Who will forgive Ugandans?
that same person is going, the one going to give the price, is the one going to give the valuation, and really you get this as a problem. And somewhere the contractors have connived with our staff, like for example the Masaka Mtukula, where your contractor had seriously refused to tarmac the road. Why? That for him he wanted the design given to him by government. His people had.
And is the Minister of Works and Transport. Don't forget that one. So what is saying is under evidence.
Expensive. So if we added the 150 billion, the price could have gone high, beyond even 7 billion per kilometer. So some of these projects we have revived them, and we have seen our people don't want the projects to get finished because they are eating in them. And we have seen when we come in, these projects are done. We saw the 21 kilometer, the northern bypass being worked for almost 3 years. The Mitiana Mubende being worked on for over 6 years. So I want to stand here to tell all the contractors, we have no good news for you. You either change and you do the projects properly, or we terminate your contracts. You are going to see history here under the regime of Biamkam, terminating a contractor's contract so that we can teach them a lesson, and even blacklist. Now this one is invited the president also to come in to take a lead in fighting corruption in this ministry. We have our engineers, some of them who are not willing to surrender, to run out from corruption. They are still struggling. As they are running after them, they are showing you they are not willing to get out of corruption, because that's the culture they have been in for over the years. Government puts a lot